Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the markets itself and make my daily commentary about it. First off, I will talk about the US markets with the S&P 500. This is one of the stock markets in the United States, and this is includes the best 500 company in the US market. So S&P 500 was gone down a little bit, as you can see over here, from like 70,000, nearly 7,000. It was almost 2 points left for it, and it gone down because of the Trump's threat on the military intervention about the Greenland. But I said, just back off. He will back off because this is Trump. He's a businessman and he wants to make a deal. He wants. He says in the first time just a big offer, and he knows it's not going to be accepted. So they will looking for a common way to get what he wants. So he backed down, and the U.S. markets are going for its all-time high. So this is super good for the U.S. markets. And when the tension cools off, I expecting it to be going for its all-time high levels and made a gain a momentum from it. Because as you can see over here, it's it stays still since the 28th of October, and it had to gain some much momentum. So if I have to continue with the Dow Jones is the same thing with the S&P 500, not that much more. Also the Nasdaq, also Nasdaq is pretty good. I expecting it to be a big rally in the US markets because the AI hype, it didn't occur in the US markets. Yes, it does. It does occur in the US markets, but not that much. So I'm expecting it to be more and uh, make us in a big rally. So maybe in 1 year, maybe in 2 years. I don't expect it to be 2 years, but I expect it within the 1 year in the US markets, because there's a money supply shortage in the US economy at the moment, and with the US markets economy will be suffer from that money supply shortage. Uh, if not, the Fed is going to inject money on the markets, but we will see what's going to be happen. But I expecting a AI rally before that little bit recession happens. I don't expect a really bad recession at the moment, by the way, just a little bit recession. So also with Russell, well, the thing I have to say about Russell, well, maybe you some notice, maybe you're not, but this is important. Uh, the Russell has made them a little bit going upside trend within the January, except the S&P and the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones. The reason for it, the holders of the stocks, the companies holding companies of that stocks in the Russell small cap companies sold their stocks for the make advantage in the tax. So within the New Year's opening, their, how can I say it in English? It's a little bit hard for me to say it, but um, well, within the new year, a new tax is going to be calculated from it. So if they want to be end that year as a loss, within the loss, to make an advantage for the tax. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I meant to say about it. I hope I could say it. I could say it, but when they sell it, and then the stock prices are going cheap because they oversell it to make gain, and the retail buyers are buying it because of that, and that's the reason for the Russells to go up in the January. So if I have to talk about the gold is heading for the 5,160 level, as you can see over here. Well, it gone out from Scalpman moving average, and it gone out from the Nadarai Watson level, as you can see over here. Well, the acceleration of the price increment will be continue, but we will see what's going to be happening in the 5,160, because there is a resistance over here, Fibonacci resistance. It will be go up, go down, we don't know it. If it can surpass it, new levels I'm going to tell you about, but it seems it's going to hit 5,110 sorry, 160. If I have to continue with the silver, yes, the silver is surprises all, right? Yes, yeah, as you can see over here, this is the Fibonacci levels, this is the resistance and the support levels for the silver. If I have to go to the 2-hour chart, well, it little bit suffered from the 92 levels with the Fibonacci level, but it's barely little bit past it because it struggled at that situation, and then when it confirmed, it gone up to the 110. Well, it seems it's going up right now for the 2-hour. We will have to see, because daily is too much long term for the silver right now, because the silver is going parabolic, and the parabolic moves have to be look for the 2 hours. So if it's going to be ended the day with the 110, or ended the day, if it ends the 2-hour candle above the 110, it seems like it's going to be broken. But if you are going to be so sure about it, just wait for the 115, 116 levels. And also the 105 is the stop loss. This one, 105, this 106, sorry, I'm sorry, 106 is the stop loss level for the silver at the moment. Also the platinum is headed for the 2912. I mentioned about it in my last video, in the Friday video, because it's going up, and I said this is the next step for this platinum. So it hit the resistance level. Well, at the moment it seems it cannot be passed. It can be surged a little bit from these levels, and if the silver continues to its movement, it can break it. But if the silver cannot continue its movement, I think this is the end for the platinum. So this is it. No buy at the moment for the platinum, because you were late. But you are not late, because it's too quickly happening at the moment. So I just mentioned that like one day ago, one business day ago, because I mentioned it in the Friday. So if I have to continue with the Bitcoin, yes, the Bitcoin. Well, this is the thing I want to see. Well, this is the important thing I have to show you about the Bitcoin. So, well, we are in the bear season. Are we in the bear season? Are we in the bull season or bear season? We don't know what's going to be happen. So we are in the bull season right now, because as you can see over here, I have to open the Ichimoku cloud. Yes, we are in the bull season. As you can see, we are above the Ichimoku cloud. Well, it went down to the 8,600 level. This is a capitulation needle, by the way, and it gone up and surged above those 85,000 levels. So it gone back to the Ichimoku's bottom level, but it didn't break it. So it's still in the Ichimoku cloud. We have to look at the weekly charts and see for to say we are in the bear season or not for the Bitcoin. And right now we are not in the bear season, but if it go past through the how can I say, this is the best way. If it go below the 84,000 levels, 83,500 levels, it means we are in the bear season right now. Kim bu ya? Sorry. You know, the telecommunication şey. No, that was not telecommunication. That was a bank calling for me to get me some credit. But right now, that's not cheap, so I'm not buying. I'm not getting in the credit. So if it go below the 84,000 levels, it means we are in the bear season right now. If I'm talking about the weekly, but right now we are not in the bear season. We are in the bull season, and this is the technical. This is a technical view and technical reason for it. Also, the Ethereum is surging tries to hold on. Well, the Ethereum and the XRP and most of the altcoins, if it's not manipulative, it's looks to the Bitcoin's movement, and Bitcoin movement is the most important thing in the crypto world because all they are linked to it, except there is a project is going to be do a way more different things when the normal times rather than the normal times. But in the normal times, they are all looking for the Bitcoin. So I do not suggest to buy Ethereum and XRP at the moment because we have to see what's going to be happening in the Bitcoin. Well, the last one, the XMR, yes. Well, I like XMR. Oops, sorry. Well, if we are going to talk about the XMR, the situation in XMR is not good at the moment because it break its 500 level and it was a really huge resistance level. Sorry, a very huge support level for the Monero, and it break it as you can see over here with the huge volume. It break it. That means a lot of buyers and sellers are made a fight over there, and sellers won. That means the volume means. Well, mostly it happens. They are putting a order to that price for 500 level. If I have to buy, I put an order for the 500 level, and then when the price goes down, it automatically buys it. But sellers are too strong in this situation. The sellers are too strong. It was obvious that it break the 500 level, and this is the volumes, and also the volume is shows us and confirms that. So things are not good for the Monero. Well, I still have the Monero. I bought it from the 200 levels, and I'm still holding it because I will never sell Monero because it's a, how can I say it to you? I'm holding for myself as a strategic reserve, like strategic reserve. It's not a strategic reserve, but I have a portfolio and I like to buy things, and I like to buy the things with a future. So I won't sell it because I know there's a future for the Monero, but not at the moment, but it will be. Maybe if it goes down a little bit more, maybe came to this trend line like this. 418 levels, I can buy it maybe a little bit by situation could be happen. So that's it guys. For thank you for watching my video. See you all.